The season for curling up under a blanket with a roaring fire beside you has finally returned. Hi, welcome, come on in. My name is Aoife, and today I am taking you through the books that I would love to concentrate for winter this year. Every season, I put 6 books onto a TBR that I'd really love to get through throughout the next coming months, but winter is always a little different. I know how my reading tastes go in winter, and I know specifically how my reading speed is, particularly in December when things start to pick up with social events, with seeing family. I have a couple of days off around Christmas every year, but I don't always get in that reading mood. For winter, it drops from 6 down to 4 books, and hopefully, I have got the books on this list that I actually want to read this year. First up is a book that I think will be perfect exactly for that kind of reading taste, and that is This Year Will Be Different by Maeve Binchy. I've read a couple of Maeve Binchy books before, and I absolutely love her writing style, and I feel like this is perfect for when I want to read something, but I don't know if I have that big reading mojo that I would need. This is a collection of short stories all focused around families, around Christmas, around not feeling super festive, and I feel like this is perfect for days when I have that little reading itch, but I don't have the capacity or I don't have the attention span to get through an entire novel. I absolutely love Maeve Binchy's writing, and this is definitely going to be a good one to read over that little week between Christmas and New Year. I would also love to get to The Christmas Swap by Talia Samuels this year. I had got it on my sights for last year's Christmas reading, but the time just escaped from me and my reading mojo just wasn't there, so I never really got around to it. This is about Margot and Ben. Ben brings Margaret home to meet his family for Christmas, and she is going to be posing as his girlfriend for the 2 weeks that they are there. This is kind of a win-win situation for everybody because Ben gets to dodge all of those "when are you going to get a girlfriend" questions, and Margot gets to spend 2 weeks in a huge manor house in the north of England. Margot is, however, going to fall in love not with Ben, but with his sister Ellie. I absolutely love that kind of situation. I read it last year in Make You Mine This Christmas by Lizzie Huxley Jones, and I think that perhaps maybe it is a good thing that I didn't read both of those books back to back or within short times of one another. I probably would have gotten the storylines or the characters a little bit too blurred in my head, but now that I have that kind of buffer phase of an entire year, hopefully it's going to give me enough of a distance from it that I can enjoy this story on its own too. I also have my sights this year on Make the Season Bright by Ashley Herring Blake. I absolutely adored the Bright Falls trilogy, and I love Ashley Herring Blake's writing. She is really funny, but she has also got a lot of heart in her books, and she's got a lot of characters with whom you can really associate. So I'm really hoping that that's what's going to happen in here too. This is about Charlotte. Charlotte is living in New York, and about 5 years ago, she was left at the altar. Charlotte has been spending the last 5 years kind of picking her life back up, making herself feel a little bit better, and she's getting a little bit more involved in her local community, including going to be part of a 4-piece musical band who are now kind of separating for Christmas. But one of her band members has got an idea. Instead of everybody going to their separate homes, she's going to invite everyone back to her parents' house in Colorado so that they can spend Christmas together, maybe have a couple of jamming sessions, maybe prepare for some gigs that are coming up in the next year. It just so happens, however, that Sloane's sister is Brighton, and Brighton is exactly the woman who left Charlotte at the altar 5 years ago. Now Charlotte and Brighton have to go through the entire process of pretending they've never met each other, pretending they don't have this huge history with one another, and making sure that they keep the peace so that Christmas is the calm experience everybody wants. I am so interested to see how this is going to work, particularly because second chance romances don't usually work out for me, but I feel like if it's an Ashley Herring Blake book, I might be in safe enough hands that I might get along well with this one. Finally, because it shouldn't all be happiness and light, I have also gone with The Christmas Appeal by Janice Hallett. I read The Appeal back in April of 2022 and I inhaled it whole. I think I sat on my chair for 6 hours straight and just simply did not move. So I'm hoping that because I'm whacked with the same characters in the same location and with the same author, it's going to be exactly the same situation, just make it Christmas. This is set back in the small town of Lower Lockwood, and the Fairway players are now putting on their Christmas production of Jack and the Beanstalk. I absolutely love the panto situation that happens in the UK and Ireland around Christmas, so I feel like this is going going to be a really great connection with me to this book. However, there is a slight problem. There is a dead body on stage during one of the productions. Nobody has any idea what has been happening, and everybody needs to figure out what's been going on. We join Femi and Charlotte, the two law students from the first book, as they try and figure out what has been going on and make sure that everybody has a Christmas that they will remember for the right reasons this time. I am so intrigued to see how this is going to go. I love Janice Hallett's writing style because it's not a straight up prose book. It is often told in telephone transcripts or in emails or in letters or text messages. And I think that that is such an engaging way of writing a book. It always keeps me going and I can't put the book down, I have the feeling. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to go in a Christmas situation. Those are the 4 books that hopefully by the end of winter will be finally ticked off my TBR. Have you got any books that you're looking forward to this winter? Or when you're putting your winter reading plans together, what are the kind of books that you tend to gravitate to? If you'd love to leave me a comment but you can't think of anything you'd like to say, then just leave me a snow themed emoji. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I have new videos up every week. Now, get on out of here.